So yesterday we left off finishing and using the distance formula to write the equation of a parabola or a quadratic. And today we are going to kind of move on with that and do a little bit with parabolas, and then we'll jump back to what we were working on yesterday, tomorrow. Just a quick reminder, our distance formula is d equals the square root of x minus x1. Now when we're using this to write a parabola, we leave it as x minus x1. When we use it as a distance formula between 2 points, we use x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. It's a lot like the Pythagorean theorem. So number 2 in your homework, this would be my, say, x1 and y1. This would be my x2 and y2. And you just plug into your formula. So d equals, my 2 for my x is 0, minus my x1 is 4 squared, plus y2 minus y1 squared. You want to make sure your order is correct. And then you would just simplify from there. So we have the square root of -4 squared. Those parentheses are absolutely important. Plus -1 squared. It's the square root of 16 plus 1, which is the square root of 17. And we're not worried about the decimal version at this point, just plugging in and simplifying to there. You would do the same thing for number 4. Number 3 is a little bit different because you're looking at the distance between a point and a line. So as I mentioned yesterday at the end of class, it might be good to just draw yourself a sketch. So let's see, a basic set of axes. I need the point 4, 2, and I need to find the distance to y equals -2. Well, it's 2, 4. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And then for number 12, you had to use this focus, which is a little bit different. And the idea that here's your x-axis and here is your directrix. So in order to find the distance to my directrix, I would have to think of the idea that this point anywhere over here, say this point right here, might be my XY point. That point is going to be what distance here, but again, I'm not going all the way to the x-axis. So I would have to do the y minus this 1 unit here. So part A is y minus 1. Then using the XY point and my focus, I can then plug in and get my expression, and then I would use that equal to y minus 1 to find my equation.